Hello everyone, so it's the conclusion of the fabulous art retreat with Fleur Woods that has just been the most incredible 5-day workshop that I've ever had the chance to participate in. It's been just so wonderful to be amongst such a creative and nurturing bunch of lovely ladies, and how wonderful that today was International Women's Day and to be in that space and creating and just feeling all the wonderful feels. So definitely sad that it has ended, but so happy that it happened and that I've had the chance to create and to be in the presence of really other lovely spirits. So here is my completed piece. I've got some other videos from the day to share with you, including how I started my day wandering around the space. I got early to Green Door Studios and Fleur was there, which was lovely, and then I headed out for a wander around in the misty environment there. So we'll start there and share some other little glimpses from the day, including a bit of a showcase of all the amazing works that were created. So here is my finished piece. There's a lot of lush, beautiful greenness that's gone into it. Today I've really worked on this side of the piece, but also across here with bullion knots, created another little amazing, I like to think of these as like a little glowworm cluster in a little cleft, and it's great when you stitch in to the base. It really sort of sucks it in and creates these lovely little sort of enclaves of crystally, shimmery goodness, and just been adding lots of lovely knots into the textures. So I worked with some muslin that Juju had and played with the acrylic paints that Fleur had to create this underlying green, but then brought in some of the other greens with some wools and some other fibres, eucalypt fibres, that another lovely lady had there. So it's just been lovely sharing little tidbits of supplies as well, and Fleur's bought lots of lovely things for us to use as well. I was also today able to add in some of my air dry clay pieces. So I've got a lovely undulating little fungi coming out, and it's perfect because it's in around this other little fungi cluster, and it was like it was made for it when I was making the clay. I wanted something undulating, but then this little area above is the perfect sort of undulating shape. And then I've got one of those little sort of like cup shapes I made, and again it just fitted in so very well. And I've just attached it on with some tiny bits of a very thin, just a cotton, sewing cotton, but then it's great because it's got the texture of the white, as though there's something living in there, which I just adore. And then the trails of the knots, and I just love these little this little trim, the miniature pom-pom trim, which then just travels up the piece and right up amongst the sort of the fungi cluster up here. But I also like to think of these as fungi's, and I added some more of these today. Would you like to say hello to Travis, who seems to be enjoying nature's textures in his mouth, let's say? And will we say hello to Alex as well? Alex says hello. So lots of bullion worms across there, because I really wanted to cover that sort of that white area. I still absolutely adore the little spider web. Another lovely, I think I did this one yesterday, beautiful tufty grasses up there. Worked some extra little loopy bits down among the ribbon. It is really hard to work out when you stop stitching. Just love this netting then with a piece of beaded lace in there, as though it's sort of cascading down. I like water droplets sort of built up in a little space. I made this lovely little, using a bit of muslin, so it's got a little taily bit, but a little I just stuffed some spare bits of wool inside there. I've got another bit over here. It's actually, looking at it now against the tree where I've got it sat, it's a really great match for this, which is what I was trying to evoke with it. So it's great. I could have probably made it a tiny bit lighter. So that's fabulous. And it's just been about just working and just doing those little detailing. But Fleur said now's the time to put it aside and work on something else, then come back and see if there is anything else that you still want to do. I'll probably do a few more, maybe some tiny little bullions over here, I think. But yeah, I will follow the suggestion and just give it a bit of space. But it looks amazing against the wall. Fleur also said it would look incredible on a little plinth that you could then look down on. So let me show you the back, because I know there's those of us that love to see the backs of pieces. Let me just get, I'll give you a look at Travis while I'll just get some little bits of dust off the back when you sit it against a tree. Let me just do that. So that's the back of the piece. So it's got that lovely halo of wool around it, and then just the incredible amount of stitching that's gone in. Amazingly, it's been so easy to stitch in. It hasn't been a struggle. I haven't had to use pliers at all. It's been lovely, and I just love, it's like a Easter egg shape, and it just feels amazing. And it's got exactly what I loved when I touched some of Fleur's pieces. It's got the undulating shape to it, so you get little valleys and little crests, and it's just, yeah, just a whole lot of magic. And yeah, I love how, I wasn't sure I'd want air dried clay pieces in, but I think they work brilliantly with it. So thank you so much for those of you that have followed on for the whole week, or those of you that might just be looking at it now. Just super thrilled with the finished product, and just super thrilled with what everyone has been able to create this week. It's absolutely amazing. So I'll sign off there. We've just had an early dinner at the local pub in Burrawang, and tomorrow we head to Alpine, Victoria. But I'm feeling super inspired. I think I'm going to start work in the car on a little bit on my next piece, because I've got 4 of these base pieces, so 3 left to work on, and I think I might start work on a rock pool piece in the car. So I've just packed a few things for that, and Travis is, as usual, having a most wonderful holiday, enjoying the vibes and enjoying the time with Mum. So I'll sign off now. I think he wants to possibly taste my piece, but he's not going to get to do that, so we might sit on the couch and he can have a chew on his toy bone instead. Morning, Chester, how are you? Yeah, I'm a bit early today, Chester, so we're just going to take some footage. The hooligans of the bush, the cockatoos, or I'm not sure if I couldn't see a sulphur crest, so there's some sort of cockatoo or galah. So it's still very misty here. Good morning, folks. There's our friend Mr. Llama, or I think alpaca, I think Martha was suggesting, guarding the one little sheep in this paddock. We did wonder if there were more sheep, but so far I've only seen the one little sheep. But yeah, very misty morning here. Last night driving back after the dinner, it was, the mist had totally settled in. It was a slow and careful drive back to Burrawang. And here's Chester. Hello. Yeah, Travis has already headed off. They've got to go and get some petrol. But Travis will come back for a play this afternoon, Chester. You're just going to walk so close that I can't get you on camera. You're a beautiful boy, aren't you? Can everyone see your bow tie down there? Oh, now you're going galloping off. Look up there, just the mist. Oh, there's the sun trying to come through and burn off the mist. I think it's meant to get up to 24 or 25 today. Now there's some really sweet little things down the driveway over here, little bits of art and little bits of creativity. So I'll just take you for a bit of a tour down the driveway. I'm not sure whether I'll get to do much videoing this afternoon, because we'll need to pack the car ready to head off to Alpine, Victoria tomorrow, where I'm going to continue my art retreat vibes and keep working on probably moving on to my next pieces. Doing some rock pool pieces. I'm thinking a pastel rock pool piece, and one with quite bright colours. Can you see all the... Now maybe they are sulphur crested, maybe it's just the mist or the fact that I don't actually have my good glasses on is making me not be able to see the sulphur in the crest above their heads. Not sure, maybe they're a different variety up here. We certainly get the sulphur crested cockatoos where we are. Yeah, I think these are a different variety possibly. Now Juanette commented on this sweet little thing over here as we were driving out yesterday. Beautiful little plant growing up through the post. And have a look at the lichens growing on this tree. Well, in fact, on all of these trees actually, but this one, it's not actually leaves up there. It's amazing, amazing lichens. And while I don't love spiders, I do love spider webs when they get all the dew on them. It's quite magical. It's like little garlands of loveliness. I don't know if I can get that in focus with the little baubles of dew. And look at those wonderful, wonderful lichens up there. Isn't that lovely? And Chester's having a good little smell around. Again, I'll have to get it to focus now. And so let's head over and see some of the other lovely bits of art. The sun is trying to come out. It's the first time I've worn long pants. I've been wearing dresses on all the other days. Don't you love this? Some little ducks or geese in a bucket or in a pot. I just love the whimsy of it. And then a chandelier in the tree. How fabulous is that? I'm actually going to have to get a photo of that before I walk back. I just love the whimsy of that. It is quite fabulous. And so let's continue walking down. So this is still part of the Green Door Studios space. This is the driveway we come in off. It's just just in a little street off the main thoroughfare through Robertson. So it's not in Robertson Township itself, just sort of on the periphery, with the wonderful open spaces. And just see how misty, how foggy it is. Oh, there's Mr. Alpaca or Mr. Llama. And some more amazing textures in this tree. Look at this. See how lovely is it just to stop and go slowly. I'm here early today, so I was the first one to arrive. So I had a lovely little bit of time with Fleur, and then I thought I'll come out and have a wander with you. Look at that, and can you see those spider webs just suspended around the branches up there? Just amazing, amazing, amazing. Little bits of lichen grow. I just love you get those little random bits of lichen growing out. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Hopefully I haven't been out of focus that whole time. And the little dewdrops on the branches. Oops, and I'm getting spider web in my hair, but that's okay. Looks like Chester's inspecting his post, probably going to put his little smell on the post. Yep, he did. But that's okay, that's what dogs do. And so this is barbed wire turned into a sculpture. Oh wow, look at these cobwebs on this side. All dewy wonderness. We'll go over and have a look at the lichens on this tree, Chester. I don't know if you're that much into lichens, but you'll go and have a smell, won't you? I'm just enjoying looking at the textures. Look at these little bobbly, I need to get it in focus so you can look at the little bobbly ones and the pinks. So I might have to do something kind of inspired by, because my other one's got a more lush, it's probably got some of these colours in it, but it's a more lush greens that I've used for my mossy one. But it's just so much inspiration through to yellows. See yellows and browns there. Just so much variation in one little tree. Seeing that then we're into the richer greens there, through the sort of where the little valley in the tree trunk is. Just had a dewdrop fall right in my eye. I'm pretty sure it was a dewdrop, but not anything else. Oh wow, I've just spotted the most amazing cobweb. Can you see that one? Now let's get it in focus, if it will focus on it. I'm not sure how we'll go. There we go, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I'd like walking around here at night. I'm sure I'd walk into cobwebs and get the absolute heebie-jeebies. Yeah. Chester's having a nice little taste of the grass, just like Travis likes to do, having a little sample of the grasses. I'm sure, like Travis, it's not because he's underfed, it's just because he likes the flavour. Travis doesn't even do it because he feels ill or anything, he does it because he likes it. Let's try and get in focus again. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So hopefully if you're a bit inspired to have a go at creating some of your own textural pieces and just having a play. That's what this is all about. It's just about playing and looking at nature, not trying to exactly emulate it, but just trying to capture the essence of it. For those of you that were doing or are doing the Colour Inspirations project with the lovely Annie Claxton, that was really what she was inspiring us to do and encouraging us to do. Take that essence of what we're seeing in textures and capture them, and playing with colours. Look at this, I don't know if you can probably just see that little strand of a spider's web running up here with the little dewdrops going up to another. Now I probably can't get focus on this particular web, it's a bit smaller. Now these are the plane trees that are the bane of many existences in Melbourne. They have nasty little sort of fibrous things that come out of the seed pods, and they create hay fever for many folks. These ones are interesting. I'm not sure what this plant is. It's got little berry-like things on it, little seed pods. There's some massive webs that just string between the trees. The spiders must travel quite a distance to spin them. I'm being careful where I walk, particularly when I'm walking between the trees, that I don't walk head first into a web. Look at Chester. You're a beautiful boy, Chester. Yes, you are. So I hope you're not finding this too sort of. I'm not finding it boring, but hopefully, yeah. If it's not for you, you can move along. But I hope you are enjoying just a bit of a wander in the morning, a bit of a meditation on nature, and hopefully this brings you as much refreshing joy as it is bringing me just walking around the lovely little bird's house here. Birds going overhead, look at them. But thank you to everyone who's said how lovely it is to be just seeing little glimpses of my time here, helping people feel like they're part of it. One of those amazing webs. Chandelier in the tree. So I'll stop recording now. I want to take some still photos of this, but I'll try and pop back and do a few more videos throughout the day. Found some different textures here, so I just had to turn the video back on. Isn't this lush and lovely? I might have to add a little bit of something to inspire this into my piece. I've got a section where I've got some white sort of vining stuff, and I was wondering if I paint it or if I somehow wrap it maybe with muslin. But then there's this lovely little round leaf growth coming up, so maybe I could sort of put something as a base and then have something further wending around it. And the sun is coming out, the drops are falling off the tree, but look how it just climbs up the trunk. Wow, we've actually got some blue sky. In the time that it's taken me to walk back up the driveway, we have blue sky, we have sunshine. I probably just put a blaring light in your eyes as I turned around. Need to get the camera to focus again, and the mist is lifting. You can see it in the distance in the paddock, but right here it has suddenly become clear, which is just amazing. So everyone, this is the lovely Zoe, who has made this week just absolutely incredible, not just because she makes incredible food like this, but because she is such an amazing, beautiful soul. And if there's any way you can come to Green Door Studios, you absolutely have to do it. Everyone, this is the amazing Kerry Bruce, who's been sitting just quietly down the end of the table. Sometimes not so quietly, but she had amazing news this week of a fabulous grandchild. But she is an incredible painter, and we are just amazed at her beautiful artworks. So I'll include a link in the description below to her YouTube channel and to her website. But look at this incredible bag. She's said that she's going to do a special run of bags for those of us that want them, but I wanted to give you the chance as well. So head over to her website, send her an email if you'd like a bag.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So yeah, and definitely
they're already on the website too. So
okay,
yeah.
Fabulous. And there's other amazing things like tea towels and other things, but just look at this beautiful artwork. It is just so full of joy, like this week has been. It is amazing.
You happy you painted it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I would have done
really
it all
worked.
with coloured walls otherwise.
Yeah.
If I wasn't going to paint it.
Yeah,
Isn't
no,
that
it's
great?
lovely.
Because the different fibres
Fleur, can you
take
look
the
at
paint
mine and see if
differently.
you think I need to do some painty bits or just leave it? 'Cause
Do you know that piece of mine that you bought? One of those little crochet pieces. Yeah, that always does take a good photo.
It's nice,
Yeah. Okay. Quite striking. Show me what you're doing.
Goodness. Just come with that chair.
It is about 2 minutes.
Mine's going to have the octopus coming
Fall
out.
backwards.
What do you think? So do you want to look at
Actually matches
I haven't put it on that.
Yeah,
yet because
just
I
that
want
one
to-
shade
and
of
I've definitely
sunlight
put it- and
spoil
it's
it.
going to come back. It looks fantastic.
Maybe.
Did
Did you put yours there?
Yeah.
oh,
It's alright,
Yeah,
it's
no, I had
too
it
close to the
split up,
edge.
but it was pretty upside down. But then I got the octopus and
We're just going to get a brick shot.
Feast for the eyes.
Where's mine? Yeah, mine's at the front there in the frame. I didn't recognise it because I forgot you put the green on it. I'm glad I borrowed one of those to take home.
that's Juju.
So soft.
Juju colours.
But I've got the octopus. I've got an octopus. And I've got. No, I haven't done it yet. But I've got a little house that goes there with the octopus into his garden, and he's the king.
Look at the.
Where's your octopus? I haven't done the octopus.
Oh, right,
I'm going to put that bit there, and the octopus is coming out. I'm not sure about the octopus. Good.
This looks cool how you've done that like a seagrass.
Yeah.
She's tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does look really cool.
The clay. The white clay.
Oh, you're moving. Go back to my place and
Come on, you lot, let's get the screw
Go back to Sarah's place and Jamie
I know.
Don't I say
And I will send you guys a bunch of them.